when we last left our heroes.
Ah, the governor's ball. Special night, this. It's too bad I loathe the wretched gossip and well-mannered small talk. Alas, it is my duty to attend and engage with those considered to be my peers. At least this time I met an actual fellow innovator named Magma. But perhaps more interestingly is the assortment of wild characters that made an appearance. Arcane Amphitheatre, Episode 2, Divided Attention.
We'll start back up with Shalal. Where the fuck are you?
Yeah, where did he go?
He started to walk off, but he was so intrigued by really everybody, but primarily Ragix. He stopped behind a woman, and sort of hiding behind her bustle, and just peering from behind. And I'm sure she probably doesn't notice, at least at the beginning.
Give me a stealth check.
So he's just
to hide from her specifically.
He's just looking, staring at the whole group, probably 10 feet away, really. 15. Yeah, 28.
Oh, she doesn't. There's not a. At first, she has no idea. You go up to where you grease up your gears. You oil them up to make sure there's no and you are silent as she's dancing with her husband. You also copy all the dance moves, so every time you move, the dress flows with her. It covers your hidings. So you are just managing to hide away.
And he's
everyone.
Staring at them the entire time, just moving with each moment.
With that, then, as you stare back, then, Jin, where are you heading?
I don't think I would go too far away. I think it's just let them be. They're doing their thing, since I'm letting Magma take over for me to try and get that audience. I assume there's servers and people that are running this,
yes, there are
right?
Plenty of waiters, waitresses, all walking around. Some of them with hors d'oeuvres, some of them with drinks. Others just grabbing cups that have been left on the high tops.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty around.
And I can notice where they're going in and out of and everything,
Give me a perception roll real quick.
Okay, and let's see. I don't think I add anything to my perception. Nope. This is a different game now. 15.
Behind every bar, there is a door, right? So we've got 8 bars, 4 on one side, 4 on the other. Depending on the waiter, and it's not indicative on which waiters where, just sort of which one is closer to what door.
Mm-hmm.
It appears that all of those doors lead into kitchens.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna clock in and just kind of observe the waiters, just kind of as I go back and forth, just their routine, and just observe, just look around.
You'll notice that sometimes one will go into the furthest door on the furthest northern door, and then come out the second or third door south, closer to the exit of the actual ballroom. So it appears to be that the two kitchens are connected.
Mm-hmm.
Not both are connected. Each are still individual, but all of the doors are connected.
Gotcha.
On the right and the left side.
Gotcha. Then I'll just find how is this laid out? I assume there's probably a dance floor type thing. There's tables.
Yes, there's a massive dance floor. There are tables out towards the back end. And most of the high tops are towards the the edges closer to the bars, in between each of the bars. As you go further towards the end of it, you will see that the ballroom becomes a bit more extravagant, where the chandeliers become larger and brighter, and there is a massive stage set up. And right now there's a group of bards playing on stage. But they are slowly it sounds like they are slowly beginning to end their tune to begin getting ready for a speech.
Noticing that, I'll just casually make my way there and just wait until it happens.
You casually begin just walking towards the stage. You will notice something. There was security on the outside of the door to get into the ballroom, right? 2 bouncers.
Mm-hmm.
Here, though, as you get closer to the stage, You assume that most of the security is undercover, except at the stage, where you will notice that there is about 6 guards, each of them standing in front of the stage, and then 2 doors off to the side of the stage, up against the wall, about like 80 to 100 feet away from them. And there are 2 guards at each of those doors.
Gotcha.
Very clearly labeled as entrances and exits.
Mm-hmm.
And there is, behind the stage, 2 double doors that appear to lead further into the manor.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way there and just kind of blend in, find a seat if I can nearby.
And there is like plenty of seating as well. The tables sort of disappear, and you can see that they have set up like audience seating for the speech.
Gotcha.
Or even for the band. There are still people sitting there as well as you take a seat. Brennan, we go back to you as you sit down across from Magma, and he goes, "Well, what was it that the unique goblin needed?"
Well, he was actually looking for you, and I slide the note over to him. Slide.
My God, did he
No.
write this? Incredulous handwriting.
I have a feeling it wasn't him. I feel like someone else wrote it and told him to relay it to you, but I mean, the contents of the note are concerning at best.
Well, don't worry about concerning, fortunately. Sometimes, and he folds it away, puts it in his pocket. Sometimes it is best to leave, what's the word I'm looking for? Sometimes it's best to provide codes that are disgusting, that are damning, to prevent people from just outwardly saying them.
Is that?
This was one of my associates.
Oh.
I'm not happy. Oh, no, he is not one of my associates. The code is from one of my associates.
Okay, so it is a code. It is not a threat on your life in any way.
No.
Okay.
And I have very often asked this associate to just sort of just tone down the language.
Well,
I mean, it's like, read this, and he unfolds it back up. Pain is eternal. Pain is forever. Pain is the only thing better than torment.
yeah, well,
Come on.
I mean, if for any other reason, then I almost threw that goblin out because of how heinous that note was.
Oh, please. You and I both know that here in Raydell there are things worse than what this note says.
I suppose you're right. I also met this scrupulous wizard and told him that I'd try to get him in contact with my father so he could so that my father can help him get in contact with the Lysangers. And I'm probably gonna have to break the news that that's probably
With
not
the
gonna
who?
happen. The Lysangers?
What?
Am I fucking this up, Raph? Or does he not know?
Am I doing
confused.
something wrong?
You're
I'm wrong.
I think it's you,
I'm
Brennan.
wrong.
I think it's
Trevor,
you.
help me out. What was the family?
No, it's the Lysanger.
Where's
It's
that
the-
keen mind feat now?
Lysanger. It's gone. It's gone. It's out the window.
Oh no.
Lysanger. Okay. Sorry, the
No,
Lysangers.
it's
it's actually Lagrange.
Lagrange.
how.
This wizard's looking for the Lagrange family. Thinks my father can get him in contact with him.
I've heard the name before, but they're not a house here in Raydell.
That's kind of where I am.
I believe even my family has had some sort of dealings with them, but I'm not privy to their knowledge.
I mean, knowing my father, I really doubt he is going to take the time to discuss with this. He looks like a wizard of some talent, but I don't know if he's a wizard of any reclaim. So,
Well,
we'll see.
I mean,
I might
but
mention
can
it.
I see him?
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
No, like just point him out from the crowd.
yeah.
I'll be able to tell.
I pull the curtain aside and I point out Ajax.
Conveniently standing right next to the goblin as we're both staring at like the little bungalow
that would be them.
Kai, we made eye contact.
I know we did. Let's just pretend for a moment we didn't.
Also, I hate to say this, but he's an elf. They're the most notoriously stuck-up types of wizards.
He does look a bit Altarian, doesn't he?
Not even. Actually, yeah, he does. He does.
I mean, yeah, he's...
Like, it screams, I'm posh. I can do whatever I want. My daddy bought me everything.
Absolutely.
I mean, my daddy bought me everything.
Mine as well. But that's again, we work hard. We work hard. I don't.
Yeah, we really do.
Yeah,
we really do.
We're not the same.
And I bet you he says all the time, oh, I have studied so hard for my magic.
Well,
like, I'm a wizard. I read from a book, yes. I worked hard for my magics, but like, that's it. I read and then I like move my fingers and like that's it.
Exactly. It's really not that hard. It's not. They act like it's a big thing.
Who do I need to talk to again? Was it the elf or the goblin?
You need to talk to the goblin, and I need to talk to my father about what the elf wants.
Okay, great. So we're both talking to weirdos. Good luck.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, you want to shake my? You want to shake my? You want to shake my flesh hand?
No, and he like, oh god, it's awkward.
Yeah. This one's.
And I really don't care.
No, this one's bad. You don't want to touch it.
Oh, all right, that's fine. And he gets up.
All right.
You go meet his father. He makes his way to the goblin. He goes, you were looking for me?
Oh, yeah. Magma, right?
Yes. And your name?
Ragix.
Ragix.
Yeah.
Well, and he kneels down and he offers you his hand.
I would be
Shakes it.
careful shaking that. Oh.
I was gonna say,
I
yeah.
need you to roll me perception.
Perception?
Okay.
No,
Perception.
Trevor. Perception roll.
It's gonna be a 7.
You don't notice this. Ragix, as you shake his hand, he burns a small singe in the middle of your hand.
Ragix will just kind of wince just a little bit. But he looks at Magma. Should we talk out here? Do you want to go somewhere else?
Oh, and he looks at you, Ajax. If you don't mind just giving us just a little bit of space. I don't mean to remove your friend from you.
Oh, absolutely fine. I'm just going to continue to stand in a well-centralized location, easy to spot out.
Not anymore, you're not. I think my father is in a more social mood than he normally is. Why don't you and I try to track him down? You can ask your question.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Magma, Ragix, see you soon, I hope.
Yeah.
The two of you walk off as Ragix, you and Magma head over to back to the booth that they were sitting at initially. And he leans down and he pulls the curtain aside.
Sorry, before Sheila follows them to the booth and just stands outside of it.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Modded 20.
Cole, give me a perception roll.
16.
And if there is a crack in the curtain or whatever, he will be looking in, but if there's not, he's just standing out.
There's no crack, but the curtain is sheer, so you can still see the silhouettes.
So he is like intently staring.
How long has it been since I've seen a follower of our goddess?
I don't know. You tell me.
What brings you to me?
Okay. I guess we'll get right to it. I was told by, I guess my.
No.
Oh, okay.
You're new to this, aren't you?
Yes. Like.
And he puts his hand out. You don't know how to properly greet our people, do you?
No, not even, like, literally close.
I burnt you. Now you harm me.
Okay. He puts his hand on his hand, and he will... He'll cast Inflict Wounds.
God damn it, Cole!
I hope he's not a commoner. Health.
You're making it seem like he's trying to rush for a fraternity or something.
He really is
He's just
trying to, like-
completely biffed the fucking handshake.
He's trying to kill him. He's actually trying to get this character killed.
Are you withholding?
I'm not trying to kill him.
Okay, give me damage.
So I did hit successfully.
Oh, I know you hit. You're not missing this attack.
I hope it's
I'm
low.
rolling health for this guy.
13 necrotic.
13, 4.
The
Okay.
look on
4,
his
8,
face
12.
right now.
13, 14. He has 15 HP.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord, dude.
You go ahead and cast the inflict wounds through his hands. You see that the like molten rocks that made up his chest, like to make it feel like this tux and almost look like an earth knot, begin to like sear through and crack immediately. Goes, oh yeah.
Was that good?
Fuck. Too much.
Oh.
You made it sound like you enjoyed it there for a second.
I'm sorry.
No. No. It's always better to teach the newcomers how to reel it back.
Yeah.
Not push it forward.
Oh, well, this is great.
Just a small scrape next time.
Yeah, got it.
And you can see that as he pulls his hand back, there is no fire surging through it. It is just completely black.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Do you have like a piece of paper I can write this down on? I don't know how to write, but I do know how to read.
And he pulls back your note, and you can see him like go to write with his left hand, and he stops and he goes, no. And he starts moving his right hand in pain. He goes, oh yeah.
What the fuck?
And he starts to write painfully with his right hand.
Yeah.
And he writes on it, greetings, small stroke of pain. And he hands it back to you.
Perfect. Thank you. This is gonna be instrumental.
Yes.
And
he starts squeezing his right forearm.
Yeah. Sorry. Next time I'll scale it back for sure.
It's all right. Just a little more and you would have killed me outright.
Holy shit. My bad, dude.
No, do not apologize.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck, I can't stop apologizing. Holy shit. I guess moving forward, I do have a question for you. And then I think the polite thing, I'm still learning how to be in society. I guess the polite thing is, what can I do for you? So do you want me to start first with my question, or do you want, is there something I can do for you?
Well, it's been such a long time since I've seen a newcomer to her faith. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for Zanriel.
Zanriel. Tell me, how do you know him?
Oh, how much time you got?
Give me the shorthand version.
Sure. Long story short, he was on a prison transport. My gang took out that transport. He did not get killed in the ensuing ambush by our gang. He taught me the way of our goddess.
Interesting. You're looking for your master.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, maybe mentor. Master's like maybe too possessive. I don't know.
no. You are a slave.
Yeah.
A slave to pain. To his pain. All right. And he holds out the same hand that he just reached out.
Ragix will also hold out his hand.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He was here not too long ago. Just a bit ago. Perhaps a week's time. He claimed to be heading east into the Dominion.
Okay.
I believe he was heading for the capital.
Okay. Interesting.
But I don't know why.
That's actually fine. I really operate better on directions and not motive.
Well, if you head there, the largest shrine to our maiden is there.
Oh, I gotta fucking check that out. Oh, that's cool.
I imagine that's exactly where he's heading.
Perfect.
Now, and he flips his hand over, revealing his palm. I will teach you how to say goodbye. And he pulls out a knife and hands it to you. A knife through the palm.
All right.
And you stop.
Yeah, he just. Was that good?
Leave the knife in there.
Oh, okay.
And he pulls his hand out with the knife still in it. Now put your hand on the table.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
What?
Ragix will
Palm
put his
out.
hand on the table.
Palm up.
Oh, palm up. There we go.
And then with the knife still in his palm and in his right hand, the knife still in it, and with his left hand he grabs the hilt, and then he digs the knife into your palm with his hand still stuck in it.
Quick way to
Take
catch
2
some
points
diseases.
of piercing damage.
Oh.
As
Oh, man.
Ragix is experiencing this pain, and especially seeing the blood, there's a moment of clarity. Like true clarity. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you see him recompose himself for a bit, and his hand is still stuck on yours. You are embarking on your pilgrimage, young one.
Yes.
Every fletchling of the maiden must embark on the pilgrimage of pain to fully devote themselves to her. He will guide you, and this is his way of guiding you. And he pulls the knife back out of your hand. He pulls it out of his, and he hands it to you.
He takes it, puts it somewhere on his
A
person.
ceremonial dagger
Perfect.
of her. It looks like an ordinary knife at first. But the more you use it, the more it will transform.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's cool.
But remember,
Yeah.
that blade is not for killing.
No. Understood. I got it.
So nice to meet another fletchling.
This is awesome. You're like so cool. And then also, before I got here, I was still trying to learn the ropes of all this. I may or may have not slaughtered a tiny village.
Oh,
Is that like,
it was you.
yeah,
Sloppy work.
afterwards I felt sloppy. I was like, I feel like that wasn't the greatest.
No. But did you kill them all?
No.
Then she will be pleased.
Okay, perfect. sorry, I'm still used to the mindset of like gang mentality where, oh, we can't let people escape because if they escape, they come back with like paladins. And then that's not great for anyone. But I guess it's better that they survive because they experience more pain.
Precisely.
I fucking get it, I think.
No, not yet.
Fuck!
You will get it soon.
Okay.
You are like a paladin of pain.
Oh, yeah.
The paladin of pain.
Of
Paladin
torment.
of
Oh, yeah.
pain.
Of torture. Paladins save people. You are doing the same.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I like that. I like that a lot. I feel like it might fuck up your whole thing here if we're seen talking together for too long.
It's all right. And he like pulls out a handkerchief and he's already cleaning the blood off the table. A true devotee is prepared for every single situation. And you see that he immediately pulls out a glove and he puts it on. And you can see he rummages into his bag and pulls out a large blazer now. They will never know the difference. Oops. And he spills some wine on the old blazer. Ah, how clumsy we are. We truly are. It was such a pleasure meeting you, Rag.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Magma. I cannot wait to run into you again.
Oh, you know I'm here. And why didn't you tell me? And you can see they're opening the curtains now. Why didn't you tell me you were friends with him? Next time, just lead with that.
You know, I don't know how these things work, but I do now. And he winks a little bit. Like, there's a sly fucking grin.
Well, here's the thing now. If you are on your adventures, we're all over, all right? He has connections everywhere. But just lead with that, all right? But try not to, And he pulls out the paper that he had and he'd written and gave it back to you. Don't lead with, the phrase. Lead with hello. And you will make the most refined goblin Altaria has ever seen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna go now.
Have a great one. Enjoy the party, right?
I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
And with that, we cut to Ajax and Kai heading over to Kai's father, who is sitting at the bar on the other side. He's having a good chat with another tiefling that's hanging around.
And that is why I feel like sorcery they're just so entitled.
Yes,
They're gifted this power, and it's not like they've had to actually put forth any work into it.
Yes, that for the third time, I do agree with you. They are very much an entitled sort. Father, so sorry to bother you. Could I perhaps steal a moment of your time?
And he turns over to his associate. Excuse me. My son appears to have made and he looks you up and down. A business partner, perhaps?
I kind of look back at Ajax and then turn back to Father. A rather formidable one, if I may say so. This is Ajax, a wizard of some renown. We got to talking, and I agreed to, in exchange for some a favor in the future, agreed to see if I couldn't spare him a moment with you. He has a question for you.
Of course. Ajax, if you don't mind, what is your full title?
With the family that I am from, I have forsaken its name, so Ajax will do.
Well, you see Ajax, and he does begin leading you towards another booth. Family name is everything here. So, unfortunately, It does carry weight and power. But if it is someone you have forsaken, perhaps there is good reason to.
I have put that life behind me and have decided to continue my efforts elsewhere. And I was looking to see if you, by chance, through the rumor mill I have heard, would have any connections to that of the Lagrange family. You see, I am a budding scholar, and I have decided that I have the knack and the talent and the drive to pursue that of dunamantic magic.
A very, very lost art here in Ontario. Well, the Lagrange family are a very difficult people to get a hold of. What do you... How well versed are you in dunamancy?
I actually have quite a bit of knowledge in regards to that of chronergy magic.
Very, very interesting. And he looks at Kai. Kai, if what this well-dressed fellow is saying is true, you have found a very interesting business partner.
Dare I say I know how to pick 'em, Father.
Well, he looks at you and he pats you on the back. Good work. What was Mr. Ajax, correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
I will be completely honest with you. I am inebriated. I have been drinking for the last 5 hours.
I am actually on my 3rd glass of wine myself, so I'm at least in an attempt to catch up to the point that you're at.
Father, I must warn you, your words are slurring.
You're right. And you see he casts some magic and he comes back to himself. Right. And then he stops and he goes back into a slump. And you can tell he immediately all he did was cast Prestidigitation. This is not a man of magic.
How do you say that spell name?
Prestidigitation.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I think it was, you pronounce it like fireball?
Here is what I'm going to do. You've met my son. Perhaps you all would like to continue to discuss matters, and tomorrow, when I am of sober mind, we'll have a discussion. But I will warn you, the Lagrange family are a difficult people to get a hold of.
That is what I've heard. Any sort of lead would be most beneficial.
Then I think we could benefit each other. Thank you, Kai, for bringing him to my attention. I am going to continue enjoying the night. The governor-elect should be giving his speech soon, and he pats you on the back. I would love for you to have front row seats.
Please, Father, allow me this time. And Kai whips out this strange-looking screwdriver-type device, and sort of swishes it around, and gives himself a cantrip he would not normally have, and casts resistance on his father. That should allow you to keep drinking into the night.
Oh, I feel a tad better.
Oh,
Thank you, son.
of course, Father. Well, Ajax, maybe we should find some good seats.
I shall accompany you.
Do.
As you head towards the front, you do see a familiar little half-orc, or tall half-orc, I should say, sitting front row.
Not
with some
so
open
little.
seats around
Not so,
him.
about 6
Not so
foot.
little.
Just a little. I'd say 3rd row back, maybe 3rd, 4th. He's not right up
in
front.
the front rows.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just sitting there.
There are not a lot of people gathering here yet. As you all take your seats then around him, Shalal, you watch a little goblin in Ragix emerge from the booth, having overheard the entire conversation.
Do I notice Shalal?
Yeah, you see Shalal.
He's excited to learn new stuff, really.
Hey,
He's just a guy.
hey, weird
Just a
little
little
fuck.
guy.
You,
He looks around.
the one who's looking around.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes?
Do you want to do crime? I heard you were looking for criminal organizations. And if you're doing that, I'm just assuming you might want to do some crime. Do you want to do some crime with me?
Oh,
What an introduction.
That's so cute.
Two little
they're
guys.
the cutest little crime guys ever.
I
They're the
love
cutest
it.
little crime guys.
Yeah, sure, I'll follow you.
Okay, perfect. What would be a good crime? Good crime.
It's
Is
like
there a
it's
kitchen?
two kindergartners.
Yeah, there's a kid. Yeah,
How tall are you?
You guys can tell.
How tall am I?
Yeah.
I'd say he's just a little bit taller than Shalal,
Okay.
but not by much.
Like, I'm assuming my horns might, like, poke above you, but, like, head height,
Cool.
you're taller.
Yeah.
This is kind of new for me. I'm usually the smallest person in the room, but take that, shorty. I'm just messing
Yeah.
with you. You're not that short. We're the same size. So crime. There's a kitchen in there, right?
I think so.
All right. Ragix looks around. I took this from a village. He pulls out a small vial of rat poison. Do you want to do me a favor and I don't what are they serving tonight? He looks at one of the waiters.
With the rat poison.
Just hold it up. Hey.
They're like a combo of like small little hors d'oeuvres. So like you will see like what are they, like the little like salami, like the like God, I don't know what the
Pigs in a blanket.
The pigs in a blanket, like the little like
Charcuterie
maybe, like, sandwich
stuff.
wraps, like charcuterie stuff. You'll see like cheeses, and they are also serving like actual food, and that is like you'll sit down at the tables in the back, and a waiter will come in and serve you. So they've sort of got like the kitchen running around.
How about we make this next course just so fucking awful? That's crime.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Awful.
Awful, yeah. Do you want to do it? He still has the rat poison in front of him.
What should I put it in?
I'd imagine they have like a big cauldron because that's what we had in the cave when we prepped dinner. So look for a cauldron or maybe a pot. Use your best judgment, I guess, you know?
Huh. Yeah, okay. And he'll take the vial and like turn and like kind of just waddle
Good
Like
luck.
towards the kitchen.
towards the the thing.
Give me a stealth check here.
Bro, nat 20.
Yeah,
Oh,
baby!
no.
Yeah, baby!
Oh no.
You sit there and like you wait for a second.
I love this
You
dice.
watch one of the tieflings walk into the kitchen, and then you'll notice like there's a it's not meant to be a pattern, but there is a semi-consistency to them. And then you wait for them to come in. You do the same thing. You wait for a lady with like a larger apron to walk in. You walk behind her like you did with the dress, so the apron covers you, and you both go into the kitchen. So as you walk into the kitchen, you'll notice that it's not that wide, but it is very long, spanning almost 3/4 of the hall's length. And there is an army of line cooks. All of them half-orcs, minotaurs, and you will see these bug-like creatures with 4 arms.
Oh,
The Thrycreen. These like massive like
I thought about that too.
praying mantises that all have like each one has a pot and they're just like flipping them around. And it is just absolute chaos in here. None of them see you. And you will see that there are a couple of large cauldrons. There are 4 bays essentially. All the way around. You are currently in Bay 2.
What is there one that's kind of open that they're not currently at?
You'll see that Bay 1 there's still people there. They're everywhere, but Bay 1 is having like the least amount of work right now.
Okay. Sure. That's the closest one.
Yeah, you're in Bay 2, so it's not too far. You just like keep up against the wall. You see a giant minotaur that's pushing a table going, "Move! Hot plates! And you just go right up against the cart, like walking with it. And you are in Bay 1.
He's gonna walk up to it and kind of do like a look both ways and then pour it in.
Oh my god.
What are you pouring in? The large cauldron?
Yeah.
Okay. You pour it in. Shh. It immediately bubbles. And then you see that, like, what is this, like, red sauce and stew begins to, like, she just gets a little hint of purple. Is anyone going to see you? Absolutely not.
He's gonna make his way out.
Roll me perception roll.
Ooh. This one's not as good, but 9.
You hear the head chef of Bay 1 go through and he goes, "Everyone, gather round. Grab a little sauce of the stew there. The governor-elect wants a steak seared in the special sauce." And he immediately grabs a layer and puts it in a pan. Oh. It's savory today, boys. Good work. Are you leaving?
Yeah, he'll make his way back out to Ragix.
Ah, hell yeah. How was it?
I put it in a cauldron, like you said.
Oh my, oh yeah, dude. And Ragix will hug him.
Huh.
Oh, great job.
He's never been hugged before. So he like slowly, I guess, like hugs around, and his arms, like, since they're like super long, kind of reach either side of his head almost.
Oh, this is nice. Good job. I'm like so fucking proud of you. I did not think that was gonna work at all.
I'm good at being unseen.
I can tell. You know what? Me and you. I can't tell if you're looking at me or if you're kind of. I'm gonna assume you're looking at me. Me and you. We should start our own crime ring called Ragix and Salal. Regal.
Well, I'm actually trying to find a way to get my friends out of jail.
Oh, that could be our next crime.
I'm sure that my friend would let you in.
Yeah.
If you would like to join.
I would love to. Let's see how this crime plays out. I think there's supposed to be some guy talking. I don't really know who. But maybe it shouldn't be too long before they serve the food and the crime is done. So.
And the crime is done.
The crime is done. The perfect crime.
The crime.
And there's like people all over just dancing, talking to each other. Crime, yeah.
Crime.
Yeah.
We got some besties already. They hugged.
Do you want to? Is there anyone you want to sit next to?
Do I need to do a persuasion or a perception check to see if I see the other guys?
No, you don't.
He'll
You got an elf that's standing out of place, a tiefling that has armor, and a half-orc with a giant straw hat. You find them.
The armor's not
You find
super
I
conspicuous.
know those two over there
Yeah, we.
from earlier. We can sit next to them.
Yeah, that's perfect. Let's go sit next to
Yeah.
Ajax. Ajax, buddy!
Oh, goodness.
Oh, your eccentric friends have returned, Ajax.
I would not refer to them as friends. They
Really?
are eccentric, though.
You helped me, I helped you, buddy. Come here, bring it in. I just hugged this fucker. You can hug me, baby. Bring it in.
Good lord, Gygax, what happened to your... Sorry, right. That name just, it's familiar to me somehow. Sorry, but Ragix, what the hell happened? When the nine hells happened to your hand, man?
Oh, I forgot.
There's a trail of blood leading from the kitchen.
Crime.
Crime?
Crime.
Crime?
Yeah.
With the trail of
Crime.
blood leading to the kitchen.
I mean, it's clearly your blood. There's a hole in your hand, but...
Did you get in a tussle with one of the minotaurs?
Ragix just takes a long look. He takes a long look at Kyksus. And he just goes, crime.
Okay, look, I don't really know what you're getting up to, but I mean, this thing is soiled anyway. He just takes the handkerchief and like, flicks it a little bit to get the grime off, and then just kind of like dresses it, kind of.
Thank you.
He hits him with the resistance, and he's like, hope
Aw.
that
And
stops.
I'll
an
hit him with the
infection.
prestidigitation to clean it up.
You
Yeah.
guys, you are my friends.
Okay, I wouldn't maybe go that far. Whatever crime you committed, I'm sure is not good at all.
Yeah,
but,
this word friends keeps on slinging itself around.
but I would appreciate if you did not bleed during the governor's speech.
Okay, I can do that.
All right. Well, okay. So 3 people just took the remaining seats on this end. Oh, everything else looks kind of full.
Do I see the orc,
I
by the way?
guess you have to sit next
Yeah,
to
he's
me.
in front of you.
I would say right now he's looking down. I assume Raph, I have the letter, right?
Yeah.
That I normally get. I'm flipping through it, just kind of looking around, kind of just thinking into my head. And as this conversation's going on more and more, it's harder to concentrate, and he just kind of looks up at all of them, just eyeing them down.
Hey, could you move? You're kind of huge as fuck.
I need to move? You're in the front
can't-
row. I'm not sure why I need to.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Holy
No,
shit.
he's behind us.
I thought he was in front of
Yeah,
us.
sorry, he is behind you.
Oh.
I said in front of you.
Ragix, the speech is happening in front of you.
Wait, sorry.
And
Yeah.
Wait, is that this guy?
Ragix is just facing the opposite way of the stage.
if you turn around, you might be able to experience it better.
Huh? He wobbles around. Oh, you're right. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Thanks,
No worries.
Can I do a quick scope around to see where Yiska is?
Yeah.
Is she also committing crime somewhere? That's a natural one.
You begin looking around as soon as you look around immediately, there is someone that is on stage, and you can see he's like and immediately his voice echoes through the room as there is a microphone that Kai, you are very used to. This is essentially a microphone that has been imbued with thaumaturgy, so that when you speak into it, it automatically propels through the room. Good evening, everyone. Welcome all to the Governor-elect's ball. We hope you've had a absolutely wonderful time here. And I would like to thank you all. Some of you have come from far and wide, but most of you are here from Radar. My name is William Shaw, and for the last 30 years, I have had the absolute privilege of serving as your governor. It is difficult for me to say goodbye. Raydell has always been my home. Over the last 15 years, we have experienced the most profitable era in our history. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about our livelihoods. We have all profited. We have all managed to live. For the first time, our organized crime rates are non-existent. While we still struggle with individual crime, together we have managed to wipe out all of the gangs and mafias that once corrupted our Stone City. But I do not wish to give a massive speech about my time here. Today is a day of celebration, and it is my absolute privilege to welcome to the stage your new governor, Snowstone. And you can see there is a large, people clapping, some cheer through the audience as well, as you see William Shaw, who is another tiefling, older, sort of scraggly beard, well-kempt, completely bald overhead, begins stepping off the stage, and you will see what is a water genasi. However, instead of water, they are completely frozen over, effectively known as an ice genasi.
Mm.
You will see him as he walks into the stage. There is his head completely frozen over, but there is this. His eyes have this beautiful light blue glint to them, and when he smiles, the teeth are pure white, and there is this hopeful love to them. As he smiles, he shakes William Shaw's hand, and the two embrace for a second, and he walks up to the stage. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming here today. I am your new governor-elect, Snowstone. And there is immediately this yeah, woo, as people cheer for it, and he just puts his hand up. Thank you all for inviting me here, for voting for me, for nominating me in the first place. Many of you I have grown up with. I have spent my entire life here in Raydell. It was over 80 years ago that those heroes came to Raydell. It was over 80 years ago that our beautiful Stone City crumbled. These Arcadian heroes on this quest to save the world. What they do not understand is that to us, Raydell is our world. It was 80 years ago that two dragons emerged from beneath the surface of the city and decimated over half our city. It pained me. I, like many others, lost family, lost friends, lost our homes. But it was the people that did not lose hope. The Shaw family, the Interviant family, the Ash family. Those are but three houses that came together to rebuild our city. Rebuilding it from stone to steel. But our work is not done yet. We must continue to grow and to protect. Excuse me. I must be getting choked up. I'd like you all to roll perception rolls.
Oh, shit.
crime.
23.
23.
7.
7. This is a whole new character.
Natural 20.
What the
Nat
fuck,
20.
dude?
17.
15.
17. All right, everyone except for our half-orc
Good
friend
old
here.
me. I just needed to tip the hat a little bit more. I can't
Yeah,
quite.
you're still looking down at that letter,
Yeah.
like trying to peer up a little bit. You will see that his skin is beginning to crack through the ice. Excuse me, I'm getting choked up here a bit. My emotions are high, and I am really just at the end of this happy to be elected. I will give my full address in 2 weeks' time at my swearing-in ceremony. But today, I vow to protect the city, to work for it, and to govern it fairly, and to put our people first. And you see there's cheers. Yeah! Woo, woo, woo. And as he turns around, he takes a bow. He turns to get off the stage, and as he lifts his right foot up, his knee immediately comes out, leaving the shin on the ground. And he falls to the ground.
I would stand up at that, just trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, it's like I feel like
Oh, no.
Geixus is just like slack-jawed, mouth agape
Yeah.
in shock.
Ragix looks at fuck. Why am I blanking on their name? Zach's character. What's your name again? I apologize. Yeah.
She-lol.
Shiloh.
Shilal.
We may have done crime too good.
At that, hearing that as he's sitting right next to me, I'm just like, my head just rotates. I'm like, I'm sorry, what now?
Could I, like, slowly start to make my way towards the stage, just trying to observe?
As soon as you sort of like, everyone is just in gasp. And you can see that he's immediately rushed by guards. And as you look over, give me a perception roll.
5.
5?
Oh no.
Somebody give this man some wisdom.
That boy needs
This
some
is
milk.
different. Whenever I can finally see, I can't see anything. Why?
Oh my god. Another blind character.
Just take your hat off, man.
just push it up a little bit.
It's a cool aesthetic,
That's
but man,
right,
your
yeah.
visibility, it's
Dang
gone.
it. I gotta look cool for this. I can.
You gotta tilt your head up in order to see anything.
That's why they cut slits at the top.
Yeah.
Where like they have
Ah,
it.
dang it.
You forgot the like.
If only I had a master builder that could help me with that. Oh man, where could one be?
So, as you go ahead and approach, he is immediately bum rushed by guards. And immediately you hear someone say, "Everyone stay calm. Nobody move." As it echoes through the room. And you see one guard immediately push Snowstone over. And you see him immediately put one hand to his throat, checking his pulse. Jin, you looking, trying to sort of figure out what's going on. But you can't quite tell. Something is wrong with that guard. But you don't know what.
Something is wrong?
Something is wrong, but you can't quite tell what. You got this weird foreboding feeling.
I look over at the people, the oddball group right next to me. I don't know who you all are.
I'm Ragix.
Ajax.
I wasn't asking for a name, but my name is Jinmasu. Something's not right. I think it's time to save someone. Is there any guards right in front of me?
There is a line of 4 guards in front of you and 3 guards on the stage.
Do the guards up front look shifty at all, would you say?
With a 5, you can't tell.
I'll just say something's not right up there.
I feel like, would Kai sort of recognize, like, what normal Raydelian guards would look like?
Yeah,
Okay.
Give me a perception roll here.
Oh my goodness, I think that's a 4.
Oh no.
They look like normal Raydelian guards.
I'm sure you're an upstanding fellow and all. I mean, clearly you know magma, but what exactly do you think is the matter here?
A man up there has just been hurt. The person that's supposed to be leading this city. If something were to happen to him, what do you think will happen? Those guards up there, I don't know what's wrong, but something's not right.
And you think the guards have something to do with it?
Ragix is looking at Shalal, just like sweating.
Why are you sweating?
Ajax,
I feel like I should.
Up.
Maybe we should ask. I'll like lean in towards Ragix. And I was like, your little crime wouldn't happen to have anything to do with this, would it?
Everybody, sit back down.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. He points
Look
at
what's just happened to the governor. Why should we?
And you see the guard picks up the governor. There is no governor, and he cracks his neck and shatters it.
And that I think Kai will get. Yeah,
That is crime.
That is crime.
That is a crime.
That is crime.
There he is, sir.
Hey, that is crime.
And that's where we'll end today's session.
That is crime.
Stop right there, crime doer. Stop.
Stop right there.
Oh,
What am I gonna do?
Time is 9.
what a great first session.
Great first session.
What?
Holy. That guy
What?
went from ice to water to nothing.
Hello, everyone. I am Raph, Dungeon Master of Arcane Amphitheatre. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode, and if you enjoyed our show, please share the episode with your friends and give us a follow on our socials linked in the descriptions to stay up to date on all current Arcane Amphitheatre news. We have new episodes releasing every Wednesday wherever you get your podcasts, and there is a lot more in store. We hope to see you around as the story of our heroes continues to unfold.